All right, y'all. Hold on one second. Oh, give everybody a chance to get in. You coming in? Huh? Hey, guys. All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody? I would just want to send everybody a late happy Mother's Day. Okay, thank you guys so much for everybody, y'all commenting, okay, sharing, subscribing. And thank you for everything. I greatly appreciate everybody. All right, y'all, we're gonna tap in, see what's going on. Y'all, I'm still gonna run that $15 special because I wasn't on live Saturday or Sunday. So I'm still gonna look, my word is my bond, okay? So yeah, I'm just gonna run that for the rest of the week. So if y'all would like to be put on a list for the $15 mini read, y'all just let me know, okay? All right. Y'all look at this Palo Santo. Okay. What's going on? What's going on, babies? All right. Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody seeing anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. Y'all, do y'all see this? Look, y'all gotta tell me what's been going on, okay? Because it's this energy right here, baby. Listen now. Um, yeah, I feel like Pluto come in with a bang. And then Mars, no, Mercury. Mercury is in Libra, okay? Yeah, it's a lot going on with astrology, okay? All right, let's cleanse these cards. Y'all, I'm working on putting up the messages for 6 o'clock in the morning, okay? I got two more to do, but I figure I'd come and tap in with you guys because I did promise this deal, and y'all, I just been really relaxing and having just enjoying my Mother's Day weekend, okay? And it's been absolutely amazing. Okay, and y'all, this card was in here as I'm trying to cleanse those cards. Silence, okay? You hold the key to something here, okay? And you could be keeping this to yourself. That's going to be very significant, okay? Okay. That could be the overall energy. You're being silent about something because you know you hold the keys. It's not giving away something, not telling something here is going to be very significant for the collective this week. Okay. This could be some messages that your spirit team is dropping on you. Okay. Um, yeah, there's some truth here. Hey, hey, tell me about this energy. Cause spirit let you know. Listen now. Treasure Island, your milk and honey. Something about you being silent about something here that's coming through because there could be some energies around you that is really focused on what you got. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Or you could be figuring this out this week, okay? It's like moving forward. You're not going to say anything. Yeah, because you playing chess, not checkers here. Yeah, because there's some unhealed individuals here that's doing magic, and it keeps backfiring. Okay. Spirit could be calling you to stay in solitude. You see that fox back there? Yeah. But you also see that butterfly right there? That's going to be very significant. Yeah, it's time for you to keep persevering here and getting your guidance here and gathering some more knowledge here. Maybe being called to read. Because they're trying to rescue you from a situation here. Okay? Somebody could be doing mirror magic on you. Make sure that you're not the leader here. Okay? Leadership. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah, something can't go to the distant future, and you're focused on your divinity here. Okay, that's going to be very significant. Also, I feel like y'all, listen, you could have some people around you that's trying to get you off your pathway. So, something in the distant future you're trying to manifest here is not going to come through here. Okay? And Spirit's calling you to focus on your own assignment, what you've been called to do here. Because somebody is in a lustful energy here. Relationship sideways. There's something here about some bad health. You could be finding out somebody got some bad health here. No, this is live, and they're sending the evil eye. Okay, or somebody that's in and out of their own relationship, sending the evil eye toward yours, and somebody here is not saying something about their own bad health because they was out lusting in their own relationship. Okay. And now somebody don't know what to expect here. Because you done cleansed out some energy, Starseed. Somebody don't know your spiritual ranking here, okay? Because you know what, y'all, over the weekend, I was picking up this very lustful energy. And this lustful energy could get somebody here, okay, in a bad situation. Tell me about this lustful energy here. Okay, yeah, there's a lustful energy that's coming toward two people that's married in a committed relationship here, okay? And both of y'all spirit teams could be coming in, and it's about to be a situation, okay? And you could just be trusting the process. Tell me about this. Somebody's in their thoughts. This King of Swords. Yeah, somebody, the pathway is in reverse here, okay? Something about somebody could be abusing something. There's a ritual here that somebody could have done a love spell on somebody, okay? And now somebody's like, fuck the relationship. I'm gonna go be single, okay? But somebody don't want something to end here because somebody's like, no, like somebody's awakening to something here, okay? I heard Gemini, you left your wife. You left your wife for a karmic and now nothing's working out and you feel like you're getting karma. And Gemini, your wife could be sick, and you left your wife to go lust after some karmic over here, and now you feel like life is real bad. You thought you wanted to be single, huh? Yeah, somebody's not ascending, and you could have got something from this person. Yeah, you said don't read my energy, you'll get a headache. Something about this. Yeah, there could be a Gemini man out here. He's stressed because he left his sick wife to go have a lustful energy with somebody. Okay, and somebody I heard. Listen, somebody gave me STD. Okay, y'all spirit is so childish. I heard he walked away clapping. Okay. Somebody could have got that clap. Okay, I don't know this and now. And somebody's really really angry, and now they're mad, and I feel like you need to focus on school and stop chasing that man. Okay. Like y'all, somebody, yeah, somebody done messed around here, and yeah, they done got some, and now somebody's money could be fucked up here. Okay, they ain't got no protection. Mm-hmm. I heard somebody went over here and slept with the wicked witch of the east. Okay, and yeah, and this person could keep calling you Gemini, trying to link up with you, but you know that this person has got something. Okay. Karmic masculine. Thank you. Don't ask me for advice and then tell me that ain't what you're doing. It don't have to be a person. It can be a place, a thing. You said what? You said I'm gonna send a Gemini to hurt you. Laugh out loud. Why? Because I'm telling the truth. I mean, what's going on? Look, y'all can't come in here in y'all's feelings when I'm just reading energy, okay? Somebody feels like they can't achieve something. Now somebody's concerned. After somebody cheated, somebody could have lost their job, all kind of stuff. They could be having car issues. Yeah, uh-huh. And now somebody got to go to the doctor because they know wee wee's burning, and now they don't know what to do. And somebody's in their emotions. How do you go and cheat on your sick wife and go lusting after other energies, and then walk back in there and be okay with your wife being there sick? I don't understand that kind of energy. This is not no divine feminine. Yeah, she was doing love work on you. Somebody's very bothered. And see, Gemini, you could be figuring out like how you had to get yourself balanced and get out of this bondage. Okay, because somebody's not a sweetheart. Somebody could have turned real evil. And you could be very much look, mature man, mature woman. This karmic was brought in to teach you a lesson though. Yeah. I heard don't go chasing waterfalls again. That three-letter word took him to his resting place. This is why somebody's in this lustful energy though. Is somebody here needs some healing. Somebody could have been with somebody since childhood. Okay, something about this King of Wands is coming in here. This person is attacking somebody here. Okay. Because somebody needs some healing here. And they got a lot of coping mechanisms. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, this person ain't saying something. They're letting something go here. And they're letting divine timing play out here. Yeah, now somebody's ready to heal. Mm-hmm. Y'all better be careful letting these people from the past come back, okay? Especially if somebody wants to have sex with you. Because they're coming in with the fishy cup, okay? And somebody here could be stuck in the Seven of Pentacles energy. And they're coming in a heartless energy. Like, yeah, y'all need to be careful. Because somebody wants to come finish somebody off. They want. Why, when I said that, all them people left? There was like 36 people in. When I said stop chasing waterfalls, y'all know that song, TLC. Mm-hmm. Somebody is watching somebody. They know it ain't no illusion. Mm-hmm. With this Empress and this King of Cups, this could be the Gemini. Gemini, you got your eye on somebody else too? What's going on here? Somebody is in it. I don't know, but yeah, lovers, Gemini. And my spirit team keeps screaming, it's a Gemini, it's a Gemini. That's, yeah. Somebody could ride a motorcycle. Gemini season could be very significant here. This opportunist, Two of Cups in reverse. Tell me about this energy here. Oh, shit. Yeah, somebody was over here celebrating, okay? Also, too, FYI, somebody thought they were celebrating with a woman, but it was actually a man here, okay? Yeah. Did somebody meet somebody online here, okay? And this whole time they thought they was talking to a woman, but it was actually a man, but she was dressed like a woman. And then somebody met up with her. All y'all's tea's just spilling out, okay? Y'all remember whenever I said y'all hold on tight this week, okay? Y'all listen. It's been an eventful weekend. It's been a lot of things. I was over here and I'm just like sitting here. Y'all know VG been in hermit mode, all winter. And our pool opened up. So it's like, all right, cool, shit. I get to go out. It's Mother's Day weekend. Y'all, let me just tell you. When I tell you it's so much lustful, mad, hateful energy outside, I'm over here like, dang, what is going on? Some of the messages I've been putting out, dead ass on. Yeah. Um, but yeah, a lot of people is in that overindulgent energy. And let me tell you something, if you're around them kind of people, get away from them. Because baby, listen, they're professional crash outs. These people that are unhealed and want to sit around and bitch and complain and cry about things that they know that they can fix, but they don't fix them. Get away from them people, okay? Because they're crashing out. And they're trying to take everybody they can with them, right? And it's like, what is going on here? It's that kind of energy. Yeah. Hmm. My. Transition, death. These ain't our burdens to carry, collective. Y'all, I'm gonna hit this bill, okay? So everybody can get in here. Because There's some toxic, dirty, trifling energy that's trying to stay. Okay, we're gonna have to get you on up out of here. Baby, y'all gonna have to go somewhere and find y'all something safe to do and get some healing, okay? Yeah, that's what it is. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. That's it. Woo, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing somebody needs to check themselves before they break themselves. Yeah, it's very quiet in this chat. Mm-hmm. Oh, bless me. Thank you. Whew. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Confirmation. Okay, y'all, listen, I'm just going to say it, okay? Ma'am, you're in the back watching that STD that you have, that pool water ain't going to clear it up. You're actually going to have to go see, you're going to have to go see it. The yoni steam ain't even going to clear what you got up, okay? Yeah, Spears saying too many things has been through there. Okay. Y'all see what type of summer we finna have, okay? I'm Spirit is so cutthroat right now, and I'm like, what? Hold on. Y'all, I said I laid by the pool. Okay, the water was too cold to get in. Okay, even though it was 80 degrees, no. But then I heard, yeah, after I told y'all, I was chilling by the pool, enjoying myself. I heard, yeah, that STD ain't gonna clear up. Okay, yeah, it's a community pool already, and then you trying to jump in and clear STD up. Okay, she got that nasty woman's disease. It ain't gonna be cleared up. Somebody can't relax. Okay, y'all, listen. Yep, they ain't finding no balance. Okay, and it looks like somebody's trying to humble somebody here. Okay, and somebody can't lighten up. Okay, probably because your coochie's itching. Okay, listen, go get it checked. It's okay. I know you got some kind of assistance or something where you could go over there and the health department, everything. Listen, I got you. Somebody here, listen, they feeling more and they ain't talking, okay? Yeah, because somebody got that. Yeah. That's why you feeling so much down there. Yeah. Whew. This could be somebody that's been attacking you, okay? And they walking around and that thing is on fire. Yeah, yeah. Somebody could have some kind of addiction, okay? And they could, yeah. Look, y'all, I can't. Health issues, some kind of contagious illness, genitals, okay? Something about this, right? But they out here spreading discrimination and stuff all over your name, okay? Don't be talking about people and scratching your hoo-ha, okay? Or scratching yourself. What's got, man, listen now. Yeah, this swindler, they being exposed out here, okay? You better be careful if you out here having all this casual sex with people, because somebody here could get the law involved because you done doing something. Yeah, and you know that you got something here. I just said don't go chasing waterfalls, okay? It might look good, but it might be real sick. Hey, y'all, they getting young too these days. It was on the news down south here. They said it started like the age of 15. Yeah, that kids coming to the clinic. Yeah, it was, I think, 15 to 18. Yeah, baby, somebody on fire. Listen, the fire card came out. I can't make this up. This could cause a war too. Okay, of what's going on here. I hope that a whole crew of men didn't run through this one woman and y'all all secretly did it behind each other's back, and now y'all don't know, but she. That could be exactly what happened. There's three men. All three of y'all slept with the same woman, and y'all been hiding it from each other. And the one thing y'all can't hide is the STD that she gave y'all. hmm She could be saying, "Oh, I don't want no man. I don't need no man." No, she needs a doctor. Yeah, that's why every man leaves, because there's something there's wrong. And she could be attacking a star seed here, and the star seed, her intuition is telling her that this is karma. Okay, and one of y'all might have got this hoe pregnant. Yeah, and y'all all could be a nervous wreck, okay? And y'all all get on the motorcycle to leave. Man, I'm trying to tell you, Tracy, it's cold as hell. But the sun felt nice though. It was great. So there is a situation here. We got a man that three men that have slept with the same woman. Okay, and she's one of those. She don't need no man. Okay, she don't. She's only there for a good time, not a long time. And this is how she does. She drags them in and out. Okay, and now um, somebody got a hood hoe pregnant. Okay, I know one of these, right? It was so funny because when they found out that she was pregnant, y'all, everybody, we was all sitting around, we was drinking, and like everybody looked around, and she left to go somewhere. They was like, "Man, bro, whose baby's that?" Man, everybody done hit it in the clique. Like, man, y'all? I'm sitting there and I'm drinking, and I was like, "What?" Cause I had just met old girl. I didn't know. They was like, "Man, listen, everybody done smashed." Why my phone ringing? Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, somebody about to get a call. Okay. Uh, about somebody being pregnant here. And three men here don't know that they all been sleeping with the same woman. Okay, and she been keeping this on the low. And like somebody could come and be like, "Hey, man, my side piece says she pregnant, man." And man, something's going on. I don't know. And then the other two gonna be like, "Hold up, what?" Man, my side piece said. So all three men are talking about this, but they don't know they're talking about the same woman and the same baby. Welcome to 2026 summer here. Okay. Yeah. It's about to get real interesting. Tell me about this rich guy in reverse. Okay. Jezebel. Look at her. Look, she's holding a little cooter. Look at her. Why my dog back there growling? Look, blocked. Now she trying to block everybody. Okay. This is not real love, okay? For the three men that's going through this, y'all need to trust this situation, okay? Yeah. Y'all, this is like a Jezebel spirit that goes around and gets pregnant by men, and then she blocks and she leaves them, and then she just goes and gets on assistance, and like she ain't trying to be in no relationship, okay? This is also too like somebody that has kids with somebody just to trap them. Okay, so she can stay trapped to your energy, y'all. This could be a witch here. She knows what she's doing. She's sleeping with three friends here, and she's doing certain things. Okay, to try to trap all three of these men. Airmat Ashley. Oh my gosh, we've not talked about her in what? How many years, sis? Not an Airmat Ashley. Listen, Dawn, you had to bring it back. You had to bring it back. My husband don't even know about Airmat Ashley, okay? Airmat Ashley is listen now. It's just a hoe with no plan, okay? Wherever she lays herself, that's what she doing. Okay, that was her nickname. What y'all? That was what 2021, 2022. Airman Ashley, yeah, and she's still laying down. She probably got 5, 6 kids now, manipulating, trying to figure out what her next move is. Okay, tell me about this. What was the story behind that, Don? Wasn't it somebody got caught with somebody and all they had was an air mattress or something? And it's like, how you gonna leave me for a bitch that sleeps on an air mattress? Like I got a queen size, full size bed over here. What was it? Yeah, bouncing house to house. So everywhere Ashley went, her air mattress went. Yeah. So this could be Air My Ashley. Somebody's name could be Ashley. Listen now, she got all these damn kids, and now something's going on. Okay, she torturing these three men too. She knows what she's doing. Yeah, this is a witch here that she gets pregnant. She knows how to get pregnant. I heard on the moon cycles and everything. She follows the moon cycles. Okay, she's doing the love spells with the stuff in the spaghetti. Okay, all that. Listen. Mm-hmm. Oppression, she trying to keep everybody quiet. You ain't finna say nothing. She probably got some cow tongue in somewhere. Yeah, she could be a part of some kind of a cult here. Yeah. Look what I tell y'all. She could be some kind of herbalist here. She knows what she's doing. Yeah, she does, and she could be sacrificing animals too as well. Mm-hmm. And she trying to execute everybody that gets in the way. What kind of person did y'all link up with here? And y'all don't know it. Like, and see, she got three men bonded together, is what Spears saying. She got three men bonded all together with the child, and she probably could have saved y'all cement too. Whoever done this is a high level witch. She knows what she's doing. Y'all, hold on one second. I gotta look up something. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry, guys. I was looking up something. Something happened with somebody, and it was just like really, really strange. I was just looking something up. Okay. Guys, y'all let me know if y'all are interested in the $15 special. I got you. I got you. Yeah, something about a foundation. Boy, I'm saying some truth is going to come out. Some magic's going to backfire here. Somebody's being stopped dead in their tracks trying to bind all three of these men. Okay, divine masculine, y'all need to get in here. I don't know what's going on here, but y'all got a high level witch here that is got all three of y'all bonded. Okay, and she has all three of y'all coming at different hours, is what Spirit saying different days. Okay. One of y'all's on a Monday, one's on a Wednesday, and one is on a Saturday. She got all y'all lined up. Okay. Hmm. And it's certain like early mornings, like maybe like 2 or 3 in the morning. Yes. Like 2 or 3 in the morning, and she has y'all coming. Mm-hmm. Cause she got y'all. Look, she got y'all all tied up, and it ain't no illusion. Y'all, I was picking up earlier that there was a man that was gonna show up at a house, or a spouse was gonna show up to a house, and they was gonna catch their person with somebody. Ain't gonna be no celebration with this 2 of Cups. Somebody finna get left out in the cold, and the investigator might have to come in and peel somebody up, or tag them and bag them. Cause somebody here could be playing with somebody and they think it's a game. And this ain't no game. I feel like there is a man here. He knows. He's just waiting to catch it. Okay, something about him waiting to catch something, and it's not going to be good. And he at work. Y'all, listen. He's at work while somebody doing this. Ooh, child. Mm. He over here trying to get to the bag too. He could be stressed out, and something's coming to light, and he over here like, yeah, you ain't finna juggle me no more. Sir, whoever you are, just let her go, okay? Let her go on over there and let her do what she gonna do. Okay, y'all, why is this card in here? It ain't even supposed to be in here. Wealth. Because she affecting your wealth. Yeah, she affecting your money. That's what she doing. And whoever these men are that have slept with this woman, their wealth is cursed. That's why somebody's having such a hard time getting money, because if they have snuck off and had sex with this witch, yeah, she has cursed their wealth. So if somebody's having a hard time, okay, and you don't went off and had sex with somebody, that's why. Somebody could be laying here sick, okay, feeling like an injustice done happened. Yes, I'm about this. I heard this is what happened to somebody's job. Somebody got in a lustful energy trying to go over here and do this and do that, and somebody got caught up. Remember what I said? Somebody said they was going to work, but that's not what they was doing. Somebody was leaving, and they was going to meet up with somebody and lay up with them, and their money wasn't adding up here. Okay, that's what got them caught here. Yeah. Ooh, child, listen. Mm. Now somebody don't want to talk. They don't block this person. Okay, temptation, because they don't feel for the temptation. Yeah, somebody got somebody blocked now. Mm-hmm. And left them out in the cold. I can't make it up. And now whoever this chick is, she's ready to take off, and then she could be doing work on. If any of these men got a person, she's doing work on their person. Yeah. Y'all, this is like a whole damn what a hocus pocus movie, ain't it? Yeah, cause she's trying to take everybody's power and she can. Honey, there is somebody laying in this bed and it's Nine of Swords energy. You see how she holding herself? She's scared to death. Okay, cause she don't know what to do. Cause there's some communication that's coming through here. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember the other night I put a reading out and I said you came face to face with somebody's side piece, and they knew that you was the real deal. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now somebody's scared to death. They don't know what to do. Cause somebody could have been like, man, they ain't gonna pick up on that, man. They fake, they false, they this, they that. Somebody came face to face with you, and somebody knows that you the real deal. Mm-mm. Y'all, my live stream just said that it ended on my husband's phone, and then it's can y'all hear me? Y'all, there's an ending to something here. Okay, somebody don't want me talking about this. Okay, okay, yeah, somebody doesn't want me talking about this. Perfect, perfect. Thank you guys. Why do I feel like too? Okay, y'all, these men, they figuring out something. Okay, these men are figuring out something. Some of y'all could have been scrolling on TikTok and y'all got some knowledge. Okay, I heard 9 months ago. And y'all didn't think it was a thing, these women binding men and men binding women, okay? I could be talking to some feminine energies too here. You could be sleeping with a high level warlock. Okay, and this person keeps on trying to bind you to them, but they can't because of your spiritual ranking or vice versa, right? With that witch. Because somebody here tried to bind somebody and doing love work on somebody and trying to make somebody come to them. Y'all, this is what we talk about free will. This is where you don't want to do these things. Because if you try to go and do this to somebody and they're already in a situation, what's gonna happen is whenever everything breaks loose, all hell gonna break loose, and it could get very very violent in the end, right? And you got somebody here that loves playing with fire. Okay, they don't believe that fat meat is greasy. FYI, 2022 timeline. Whoever in divine contracts with divine feminine, divine masculine, they're being touched this week. Okay, that's going to be very significant because you and your person, y'all could have been together back then and somebody done some kind of work on them, manipulated a situation, family, lover, or friends. However, this is resonating. Spirit saying they're going to be touched. Okay. You might even hear about somebody and be like, hold up, what just happened here? Yeah. Somebody could be 50. Somebody could be 35. Y'all, this could even be somebody's mama. Somebody's mama that was trying to keep somebody apart from somebody. Like literally something can happen to that person. Like she could go to jail, be in the hospital, something's going on here, and then like you hearing about some shit. Bill, there you are. Why, there you go. There you go. You've been in the background the whole time under your breath. I will. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I I listen. I've been there. I know. It's like, man, listen, you know that woman was evil. Do you know what she did back then? Like, hey, that shit's crazy. I have a few what's it called? Monster mother-in-law stories, okay? Or like the mama-in-law, whatever they want to call themselves. Child, listen. I had one, she would come over there and she'd have them jars. She'd be like, Sherry, you know, them witches have them jars. I'm like, okay. Like trying to tell me, right? And then one day I went to her house. She's like, yeah, don't go in my closet. And that's where I do my work. I said, you do work in the closet? What you mean? Baby, she got clothes and everything hanging up in their collective. Okay, I was like, now don't tell me that you sit in here and get high and do the work and light the candles with the closet full of clothes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then she'd always be trying to make some food and bring it over there. She'd be like, Sherry, this is just special for you. Yeah, I bet you it is. Shit, listen now. Now. And then he was like, man, that's my favorite thing my mama makes. I said, good. I said, you go on over and get it out of the trash because I ain't eating it. All right, listen now. All right, no. Mm-mm. And then like 3 weeks later, she'd have a car accident. She'd go to jail. Man, all kind of shit happened. She got to tweaking on some dope. Like all time, man, y'all, it was so crazy. And I would watch the backfire, and I'm like, I would, you know what I'm saying? She'd be calling, she'd be like, Sherry, I need you to come over here and do this and that. I ain't coming over there, man. Listen, you don't, I don't know what you put in that damn squash pie you sent over here. Shit, listen now. Okay, all right, Miss Kim, I got you. Hey, that's why. Look, my phone didn't even go off. Okay, y'all, I don't know what's going on. We are really in a Mercury retrograde, aren't we? I can't talk. I can't do nothing. My phone ain't my. Yeah, this shit ain't working out. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I got, let me, all right, I'm going over here to Facebook Messenger. I got you, boo. Okay. I think it's gonna be more like August or September. Yeah, you're gonna be moving August or September. Um, what's significant about Arizona, sis? No, Stacy, do you want to do a reading? We can. I'm offering a $15 special. Did somebody just knock on the door? It felt okay. It sounded like a light knock. Okay. Hmm. Why do I feel like somebody trying to pull you back to Arizona? Okay, so also, what's significant about Miami, Florida, and Dayton, Ohio? I'm getting quite a few places for you. Um, I heard you need to go somewhere by the water. Miami, Florida. Okay, or close to Miami, Florida. Something about you being by the water, though. Okay, so I want you to take a pen. I want you to write that down. Miami, Florida, Dayton, Ohio, um, and Arizona. Sorry, that person's comment threw me off there. But you know, y'all always saw that you said another witch. Okay, why y'all always coming watching? Y'all must like us or something. Y'all be obsessed. Like I'm telling you what, for y'all to hate us so bad, y'all sure come and watch us. Okay, like I ain't never had so many fans like that. You'll get blocked and then you turn around and you'll go make another fake account just to come see us. What we doing? Okay, yeah, it is. Natasha, we could do a reading. I got $15 specials. Okay, yeah, I've been getting that somewhere close by the water, but I just don't know where. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like your soul is gonna call you somewhere, but it's gonna be July or August. Cause I feel like it's time for you to plant your roots and move. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't move there, okay, maybe it's even time for you like to go visit. Take like a car trip or something and take your ass to Miami Beach and put your damn feet in the water and maybe, rent like a hotel for the weekend or something. Okay? Cuz I feel like you're watching justice play out. Right. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like whoever this is, this person could be calling you back to one of these places. Yeah. See, since you don't move to calmer waters, their ten of cups is in reverse. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't sending messages. This definitely could be somebody that you was the one that was with the alpha. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, him. I feel like he had enough time to sit down and think about some things, and all he could think about was your ass. Okay. Period. Okay. Listen. God tell him. You know, y'all. Listen. Y'all know what I said to the universe today. Okay. As I was doing my cleansing, I said, "Spirit, any negativity being sent to me, turn it into money." Anybody has a bad thought about VG, if they have something bad to say about me, I don't give a fuck. Whatever it is. If you got something to say about my looks, my hair, my glasses, my job, what I do, where I live at, the person I'm with, turn it into money for me. Listen now, bring me my money. Okay, that's it. That's all. So if anybody talking bad on me, listen, it's gonna turn into some money. It's gonna be a lot of money. Okay. Cause a lot of y'all just fake as hell, and y'all really don't even like me. Y'all just be over here monitoring me and shit. Cause somebody's other hoe ass done sent you. I'm just saying, y'all listen. And my dog is in there farting like crazy. You see, yeah, you talking about my ex-husband, and I don't want nothing. Yep, and Hags too, and I don't want nothing to do with him. I blocked him and cut him off back in February. So that could be what it is. Like if you was talking to him back in February, listen now. He said, I need to go on and get my red hair. What's she doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He remembers a thing or two. I heard what kind of tricks you got up your sleeve, ma'am. Okay. And then where he was at, what would you think that he was gonna, you know what I'm talking about? Listen. And then you would try to run off and be like, oh, yeah, we ain't getting back together. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Mm-hmm. I feel like you do whatever your soul is calling you to do. So them places could be very significant. That could be like a part of your life map, okay? As well. And you're just gonna be like, okay, this right here was a really, really, really good idea. Okay. Y'all look, VG got a little ponytail, okay? I don't need nobody running up on me. Talking about y'all see my little ponytail. And then y'all, my hair getting long enough now. I can do two ponytails. Yeah, I can do two of them. How many? Look, all y'all done see me with. I was almost bald headed. I've had long hair, short hair, medium hair, fake hair, synthetic hair. I had in with a little bit of hair hanging out. Okay, we done been through all of this, right? Yeah, type shit. Y'all, I'm finna go finish smoking my cigarette. Okay, that's right. One side shaved off. Mm-hmm. Okay. I gotta do something. Yeah. All right, y'all. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. Yeah, which will make sense. Sis, you already know though. Lisa, when they be in the pen, they be all in love with 75 different women. You be like, hold on, I ain't the only one, right? I already know, sis. Look, you done had your run with that. It's like, no, I'm cool. I'm good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here, y'all, with this energy. What's going on? It's been a lot going on with the energy. So, y'all, listen, earlier when I was sitting out on the balcony, I seen like all these cop cars pulling up, and I was like, wow, something's going down, right? Well, then there's a guy that runs around Nashville and he posts his videos. Y'all, this dude, he was like about 6'5". He done jumped on the cop and beat him up out here. They caught all these officers out for backup to get him some help. Man, y'all, even a civilian went out there to help that man. Cause dude was like, I don't know. Listen, y'all. I told y'all this right here is like the trap. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's in this stuff these days, but that man had the damn strength of Incredible Hulk out there. Like it was him and another civilian trying to get this man down, and yeah, y'all, it was something serious. Y'all, that's how them karmics feel right now. They feel like Incredible Hulk. Okay, okay, well. Yeah, it was wild. Whenever I seen the video, I was like, "Oh my, oh my, oh my! Look at this!" Like it was, yeah. And that's how these karmics feel right now. They feel like they're untouchable because they're in a crash out energy. Ain't nothing working out for them. So like, you could be witnessing people like this, and that could be a prime example. You could be seeing somebody that you know, like on the news, talking about, did you just really like try to fight 10 people? Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah. Y'all, this is the type of energy that people's in, though. This is what's going on. That's why Spirit's saying we got to keep moving. Yeah, we got to keep moving. That's why something about keeping your boundaries very strong this week is very important, divine feminine, divine masculine. Because you could be seeing some unheard of things right now. Like, hold on. Run that back again. What happened? Yeah. Because I've been seeing some unbelievable things. I'm just like, okay, that escalated really, really fast. Mm-hmm. Because people have no control. They have none whatsoever. And that's why I said also this week, okay, or over the weekend, you could have witnessed your healing and how good that you mastered something, okay? It's probably the master of staying calm and balanced during a whole lot of chaos, okay? Tell me what's going on here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You over here focus on your money, Lisa. Collect them. Hold up. And look, we just got done paying rent and we over here looking at like, okay, y'all, rent's gonna be coming up in 3 more weeks. Okay. So let's pay the rent. Let's focus on this. Let's do and letting everybody else crash out. And these same people are mad at you because you know in 3 weeks the rent is due again. And you're over here and you're like, okay, so I got that made. Now I gotta do this. Plot planning and strategizing, right? And they're sitting over here, they don't even know one day to the next what's happening. Right? And it's like, yeah. They walking around, ain't got no balance, heartbroken. and you got your 10 of cups, okay? And for my singles out here, can I tell y'all how mad, okay, a hoe is that you take care of yourself? She is so angry and disgusted with you, okay? Divine feminine or divine masculine. But you got a hoe so mad, okay? And you could be in a hoe partnership too. Some of y'all are in a hoe partnership, okay? And these hoes is disgusted with you. But some of y'all are single and you take care of yourself, and you got a bitch ready to bite a nail, okay? She might even put you in a jar with some nails, okay? And threw it in the ocean. And the shark ate it, and now you didn't escape the jar. And now she don't know what to do because she's watching you go up, up, up. And she's like, what just happened here? Because you're not in this Nine of Swords energy. You took your power back. Y'all, some of y'all probably need to say what I said to the universe. Anybody sending negativity, um, turning into money. Anybody says anything, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, over my name, send me money. Turn it into money. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? So I can get my stuff done. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That's why I said the shark ate it up. Somebody could have made this jar and put you in it and then threw it in the ocean, and damn shark got a hold of it and chewed it up. Mm-hmm. Hold on, y'all. I got something here. Yeah, because somebody ain't get in the beginning. Whoever done that to somebody too, that some about their money gonna be messed up. Judgment. Mm. And you look, and your foundation standing strong, and that Ace of Pentacles is coming through. Yep. Mm-hmm. The Sun card, ultimate happiness. Hey, y'all, I'm telling you, I some of these people don't know what they be doing. You know, the planets is not aligned for a certain work, right? You can't. Y'all got to really, really know your moon cycles and when you can do things. And some of these people just be doing this shit in rage. Yeah, I had a couple hoes at the pool I had to call out to. Okay. Um One of them, she was a dick watcher and she got a hoe man. Okay. So we're sitting there and she's telling me how her man sent her down there to get some food because we have food and everything. Y'all, while she's sitting there, she playing this music like she missing her man, but her man's supposed to be upstairs, and he waiting on his plate of food. But y'all, she left the pool, and she didn't even get the man no food. Hey, you're welcome, babies. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, what's going on? Then you got another hoe down there. You know, well, actually, there was three hoes. Okay, it was three. It was two. It was two feminine energies and a masculine energy. All of them was in this because I said, what's this lustful energy all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Because we've been sitting there probably about 6 hours at this point. Y'all, we vibing, we having a good time. Y'all know, look, VG, the energy. As soon as they walked through the pool, I was like, so then they all migrated over there to where I was sitting, and I'm like, where is this lustful energy coming from? I was like, this ain't good. Well, then I called Dick Watcher over here, talking about her man needed a plate, but she up here. Was you gonna take my man's dick up there to him? Is that what you was gonna do? Cause I mean, is that what's going on? Was was did you tell your man you was bringing him sausage back? Because I y'all, why they start clearing out? Okay. Did you tell your man you're bringing sausage back up there? Cause listen now, there was steaks, there was hamburgers, there was pork chops, there was hot dogs. Okay, there was chicken breast. Let's see what chicken wings. There was chicken leg quarters. Okay, listen, you got all this meat to pick from, and you staring right here. And I look over, and it's like when I called her, she's like, So she went and made a plate, and then when she come back, she turned her back toward me, and she was sitting there eating her food, and she left. I'm just saying, seriously. So now y'all know why y'all didn't see me on Mother's Day, okay? Because I done been at the pool all day. Look, I done got me some of the sun, you know what I'm saying? I done come out all glowing and bright, right? And I had a good time, but it's like shit, 6 hours after sitting out in the sun, I'm just vibing, but it was like, yeah, something's going on here. And look, a couple weeks ago, me and my husband was talking about the pool. I said, why I feel like shit gonna go down at the pool. Yep. And that's what happened, y'all. It was like you could tell. Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the energy I was picking up. Um, there is people that's been having relations during the wintertime. Okay, and now everybody gathering down the pool, and folks is in the feelings. I'm in their feelings. I'm trying to figure out why Dick Watcher over here, why her man is upstairs. Then she be downstairs, right? With everybody else. But y'all here don't be coming down there.
Ain't no your man's dick ain't going no goddamn word to nobody. I heard when you said it at the store. I just had to.
What?
And Leah Ginger just said it again.
She
Nah, that's a no go, buddy. No, 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 no.
He was so funny because he sit in front of me and he knew when he heard me start talking, he said, okay, all right. Cause see, one of the girls that was sitting over here, she had her legs wrapped around this dude over here. Okay, but y'all keep in mind his ex gal upstairs. Okay, the other one, the Dick Watcher, she's over here. Her man is upstairs. Y'all, it was so much going on. It was too much. I was like, because we had this 86-year-old neighbor. Y'all, she was vibing to the old school jazz music I had on my phone went dead. Then I was like, hey, can you put some music on? Not realizing that Dick Watcher was over here, trying to gather some sausage for her and her man. Okay, I don't know. At this point, I'm just wondering, like, are y'all a swingers couple? Y'all trying to take my husband back up there, and what's going on here? Because you never know. These some people, bro.
Nah, hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you working, and I ain't finna keep interrupting your work. Quit using me as a goddamn example. Use Hercules. Shit, use other buddy. Goddamn.
Y'all, I'm just. But I was like, what is going on here, right? Because y'all, this is so crazy because there were some messages I had put out over here on my channel. I watched it play out over the weekend. And I told my husband, I said, is this the energy I've been picking up on? Because I'm like, who been geeking and tweaking and going off into somebody's apartment and sleeping with a person? Y'all, I found out so much tea when I was down there. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, y'all, you got people in here that said whole relationships don't even sleep in the same bed together. Okay. I said, oh my gosh. Someone working different shifts. So I'm over here and I'm telling my husband, I said, hey, this it's about to be a real interesting summer, okay? It's about to go down. So yeah. I know somebody said, hey VG, do some messages out by the pool. Well, listen, one of them chicks was out there the other day whenever I was recording, right? And she kept like talking to my husband. My husband's like, she's over there recording, like we got to be quiet. Like she was trying to get loud in the background. He's like letting her know. So I kind of like threw that off just to the side, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Like, this is the community pool, whatever. But listen, it's community P and D at the pool. Okay, so yeah. You said you miss living in apartments or the trailer park. You can always have entertainment. Hey man, Liz, it's so funny you said something about the trailer park because I said that today. I was raised up around a community pool, so I already knew. I knew what was gonna happen. My husband ain't never been, I guess, around a community pool, right? I was like, cause I remember growing up, my homegirl, she all it was like five or six of us that we all rocked together, right? Well, come to find out, one of the homegirls smashed her dude, okay? So at the community pool, y'all, I'm like 16, 15, maybe I might even been 14. I was young though. So we're down there, we got a cooler full of vodka and Kool-Aid. Y'all, we got a bag of pipe, we got blunts, we're rolled up. We lined up on our damn lawn chairs over here, okay? So, old girl walks through. Hercules, you stink. Anyway, sorry. Um, and she comes through the gate, and y'all, my homegirl jumps up out the lawn chair, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's on and popping." Y'all, she done grabbed her, hit her in the face, grabbed her by her neck, and jumped in the pool with her. So me and my homegirl, we get up, we run, jump in the pool, we trying to break them up. I was like, okay, this ain't good. Okay. So we finally get them apart, okay? Homegirl gets out of the pool, she bleeding. I'm like, man, listen, you can't be doing her like that. You can't be doing this over no man. So this could be confirmation for somebody, like somebody is ready to fight somebody over their man, okay? And the man don't want them, or this is what's gonna be happening over the summer, right? So I'm just like looking, and I'm like, all right. So we take my homegirl home. We trying to keep them apart. The one that jumped her, she literally sit out there with the bottle, and she's like, roll the joint up. She said she got to come out the house sometime. Y'all, why this girl stupid enough? She lives right across the street. She come out the house. Bitch, you could at least went out the back door. She come out the front door, prancing. Here come my homegirl again. You know what I'm saying? Like she done tagged her again. I said, oh my gosh. But y'all, let me tell you why she was so upset. Cause that girl had a yeast infection, and she found out, she gave it to her. That's how she knew she slept with her man, because she got it. Hmm. Yeah. And every time at the pool, she'd beat her up. I think probably still to this day, if she seen that girl, she'd probably beat her face in, okay? One of my homegirl, the one that's doing this, is doing this shit, she's a Scorpio, y'all. She's wild as hell. But yeah, she. I have so many pool stories. I'd sit down there, I'd get drunk, okay, and I had these yellow sunglasses. They was round, right? Yeah, I laid down there and I got so drunk and high. It was probably about 100 degrees out there. Baby, I fell asleep in the sun with the sunglasses on. Y'all know it's history. It's from that point on, right? I take my glasses off and I raise up, baby. I look like a raccoon. Okay, man, I was so burnt. I did not want to come out the house. Yeah. And then my homegirls was like, hey, we found this after hours. We want to go. I said, nah, y'all bitches ain't getting me. I said, I'm not coming out the house. I said, I look like a fucking raccoon. I was like, y'all got to let my tan or something blend in so I can find some makeup or something. I ain't doing this. Because, being teenagers, we always do some shit. Oh, wow. Are you serious? That's what I be saying, man. Listen, folks don't know. They got that shit. What is it? HPV now, they're giving the teenage girls the shots. That's like a thing now. Like when they go to high school or junior high school, I remember. Yeah. They told my daughter she had to get an HPV shot. I looked at the doctor, I said, what the hell? They said it's for STDs. Mm, baby. Yeah, so when we moved in here, I was like, man, we got the pool. This is gonna be so cool. But y'all, I forgot about all the pool drama, okay, and who's coming down and what's happening. Oh, I'm gonna have more stories. Listen now, okay? Okay, so listen, Saturday night, right? My husband and my son put together a nice party for like a little pool party for Mother's Day, right on Saturday. My husband's so excited. They got the table set up. They got my cake and they got all my gifts out there and everything. Well, he locks the pool door, okay, that walks into the little pool kitchen. He locks it. Okay, well then there's another door that goes out to the pool. Okay. All right, sis, I got you. Y'all ready for this? He goes out and my purse is in there, my phone's in there, my wallet's in there. My son's bag is in there with both of his phones, his wallet. Okay. So we have to call the emergency number. We have to call the maintenance man to come and open up the pool because there's one way out and one way in. Right? I was like, man, y'all, the pool just opened up on the first, okay? And today is what, the 12th? Okay. It's getting juicy. I'm just it's a lot. So yeah, I call and I leave a message. I'm like, hey, blah blah blah. We locked ourselves out of the pool room, and it's got my purse in there. It's got everything. Like, can somebody come help us? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be real interesting though. All right, sis. So what? I know you live down in Florida, so I know you got some good stories. This could be significant. You could be running into somebody, okay, down there at the beach. Hmm. Something about Pensacola could be very significant. How far you live from Pensacola, Florida? Mm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cause I noticed, like, even as a child, like when we was down there, the you could tell who had beef in the trailer park over there because, like, soon as they'd walk in, everybody be grouped up. Like me and my girls, we stayed in this corner over here. That was our selected corner, and then the ops they would stay over by the baby pool, and then they would bring their mom and their cousin and sister and auntie over here, and they put them over here. So it's like we was in different sets, right? And they would stay over there in the shallow water, and we'd stay in the deep water, right? And everybody looking back and forth, and y'all, the whole time I got this cooler, and you think it's drinks in there, but we had it mixed with ice, Kool-Aid, and vodka. So we over there and we drunk. We already done pre-rolled the joint, so we over there sitting and smoking too. Yeah. So we getting drunker and higher, and they over there trying to look some type of way. And my homegirl's like a frog. She gonna jump. She gonna go. You know what I'm saying? She got rabbit in her. Listen, I was like, sis, we down here trying to have a good time. I need you to lay the rabbit down somewhere, okay? You can't be jumping every time somebody does something. Types. Y'all, she's still like that as a grown woman today. Still crazy as a Betsy bug, okay? Yeah. Oh, okay. So what's significant about Pensacola, Florida? Because that's what I was getting. Okay, you said that spring break area. Okay, that could be very significant. All right, tell me what's going on with Bill. Is there anything, like, certain thing you want me to pull on? Or we just pulling on just your general energy? Okay, tell me what's going on here for Bill. Eight of Pentacles, creating. I feel like whatever project you're working on, maybe that's why you are being called to business. Your new project might take you to Pensacola, okay? Because I know that you said that you was waiting on something to come in, the next job that could be very significant, okay? This is gonna make a third party heartbroken though. Okay? They're gonna be very heartbroken and very angry with you because maybe there's somebody at work that wants this project here. Is what's going yeah, something about that, okay? And there's no illusions here. You know how I was telling you was having issues at work with them hoes, okay? Listen, let me tell you, these hoes right here, they can't hold a candle. And they about to get their ass fired because this right here is a project for you. Okay. Yeah. New York line, what's up? Give me just a second, okay? Hey, babies. Cause see, they're unhealed. They want to be a bunch of crybabies. You know what I'm saying? It's like they always trying to make a problem. Wasn't I saying something about like you would be that person that call you and be like, "Hey, Bill, we got 20 hours. We want somebody to take," and then they're over here. They ready to go on Friday night. Okay, they ready to go to the pool. They ready to go shake that ass. Okay, whatever the case may be. Okay. And it's like, okay, well, you gonna take the 20 hours, so you get the overtime. You're doing everything you need to do, but then they're over here, and then on Monday they crying. You know, they're like, "Well, I can't make my rent. I can't do this. I can't do." Well, bitch, you didn't want to come to work. You didn't come Wednesday, Thursday, and then you called out on a Monday, and they told you could be there Saturday and Sunday, but your ass didn't want to show up, right? You could have made up them hours, okay? Y'all listen. Me being a workaholic like I am, y'all know what I don't like in a workplace is a lazy hoe. Listen, don't come beg me for hours and don't come beg me to work you. Don't come beg me to help you. You know what I'm saying? And then whenever I call you and I'll be like, "Hey, listen, I got a job. I got this, and that." And then you'll be like, "No, my baby daddy showed up. Listen, we're gonna have to, yeah, yeah, his mama and everybody's coming over and whoop to whoop." But you've been consistently on me about giving you hours. Y'all back then when I was a supervisor, right? I'm over here and I'm like, you done did all this begging, and I'm telling them, "Hey, I already got the shift covered," and then I call your ass. And here we are with this. Or the best one is, "I don't got no babysitter this weekend, but you can take them kids to your grandmama's house or to their daddy or something, right? I ain't trying to hear none of that shit." Yeah, right? So you could be working around hoes like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, New York, give me just a minute, okay? And it's look, I'm telling you guys some good news coming. Cause they're gonna be like, "Hey Bill, we want you to work on this project here. We feel like this right here is really good for you. It's a good fit, blah, 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 whatever." And then you gonna have some problems over here, okay? But hey, what Cat Williams say? Listen, if you got 15 motherfucking haters, then go on and get you that 16th one because you need it, okay? Listen, now these bitches is networking and they doing it for free. Let them talk about you. Let them do what they gonna do, okay? Because now the boss is watching you and he's like, "Well, shit, I should have put them on that project right there." That's five people project, but she can do it by herself. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, that's why I always say you really don't got haters. You got walking business cards. Have you ever paid for networking? Have you ever had somebody do graphic designing for you and everything? Shit, listen, just get you a gather of hoes, okay, that hate you. And what you do is one of them's gonna befriend you, okay? That's all you need. You just need one of them hoes to befriend you. Cause then at that point they just gonna be sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing. And they gonna love it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. But you see what I'm saying? Like, that gives me inspiration, y'all. Maybe I'm just weird, okay? But I love when a bitch is mad and she hates, okay? I love it because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna help you heal, ho. You gonna heal, okay? You mad? You gonna heal though. Cause eventually, what you gonna do is you gonna come to me and be like, "All right, BG, listen, I didn't like you at first, but you know what? Today, I think that you might have. I think you got it right, right? Cause guess what they don't know about us, right? Collective is we been in their shoes. We been that toxic karmic at one point in time, and it ripped our fucking life apart. So, if you are triggered when you see me and you're very angry and you're mad, I promise you, at the end of the day, whenever we get done speaking, you're gonna be like, man, I'm so happy that I had somebody that understood because we know them feelings, we know them emotions. And everybody is fighting this transformation. Like, y'all, it's so sad the fights that you're seeing that's happening within people, and they do not want to see it. And it's like, this shit has been destroying your life for how long? And you're just gonna keep letting it happen? Okay, well, yeah, I get over there somewhere. Or do what they do. They sit in the back of the class here, okay, for about 6 months, and then they finally comment and they be like, okay, I get it. Okay, listen, you know what I'm saying? Type energy. Cause see, what you do is you run circles around them. That's what it is. Do you have a business on the physical, or do you like what's going on here? Cause I feel like you called to do that. Yeah, that's right. Period. To get your shit and go. Come back when you're ready. Like, listen. Okay, you have a business on the physical. Okay. Okay. Cause it's like they're trying to put your business out of like the shop out of business or something. Okay. Like something about this in the community you live in. Okay. Maybe you need to be in a shop. Okay. With you living in Florida, listen, it's a lot of money that comes down through there. You got all the tourists and so many people into spiritual things. I feel like there's something here that you need to build over here. Like, take all that hate and ass inspiration with your walking business cards, and listen. All you gotta do is send one of them a message on opening day. Listen, you know how many people gonna come? Cause they gonna spread your business. Look, y'all know this is how you make these bitches work as a team. I gotta put y'all on game. I know that there's certain people that hate me, but listen, these bitches work as a team. Okay, I have taught them teamwork and networking, and they do a good job at it. Okay, like while I'm sleeping, I'm getting paid while they're still over there mad. And guess what? They're helping the check come in. I look, I swear. And they hate it. They don't know what to do about it. Cause I ain't arguing, I ain't fighting back with them, I ain't doing any of this. And that listen, I feel like I got a couple number one fans, okay? Y'all VG's come across some weird ones, and I'm like, what? Yeah, yeah. But I feel like whatever you're working on here, it's going to be very prosperous, and you're going to do very well with it. But just don't worry about the naysayers and this and that. That's what these people that you know what it is because you got the courage to walk in there and you do her job, his job, they job, and everything else. Okay, and see that's what kind of bothers me a little bit, like people that take their whole life savings and they put it into a business like on the physical, and then you have people that y'all know they go do fake Google reviews. They'll go with them fake ass accounts and go over there and write up under your business and say stuff and do this and do that, and it's like, man, listen. So that could be very significant too, Bill. Is somebody like your review could be coming up and somebody is like really upset because yeah, that pay raise comes with that review. Okay, look. I am trying to tell you, listen now. I know right now I'm on some people's nerves, okay? Because it's like, hey, your video's gonna be up at 6, boom, and then here I come again. Okay, and now I'm on live. They over here like, she needs to lay down. She we're we're sick of this shit. Where's she getting this energy from? Look, my ears is ringing right now. Yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, hey, somebody mad as hell. They don't know what to do. They like, oh, why she doing all this content? What's going on? Because the same way that you got bills, the same way I have bills. Did you not know that? Did you not connect the two? Like, we didn't. I feel like you do. Confirmation. Mm-hmm. Put yourself in a protection jar. Yeah, do you a protection jar. That's going to be very, very significant. Okay. Yeah, Bill, that's what I got for you though. Yeah, just put yourself in a protection jar. Hey, it's a good time too, y'all, to do cord cuttings. Okay? As well. Cord cuttings, uh your protection work is a really good time right now. I'm gonna find it because there was an astrologer that was talking about like the good times of what you can do, and there was like three things that caught my eye, and that was a few things. Yeah, protection, cord cutting, and something else. Y'all, it's gonna rack my brain. I'm gonna have to find it though. But yeah, uh, get you a jar, and I want you to layer it multiple times with salt, black salt, Himalaya salt, sea salt. Okay, write your write your petition at the bottom. You could throw you some money in there. You could throw a picture of yourself in there. Okay, this is why I said, listen, bitches want to do all this work. They need to be doing it on themselves. Okay, put you some flowers in there for love. Do like a self love, but a protection jar, right? Okay, so yeah, and you just line it with salt, okay, and then line it with like three levels of salt, and then you can use some coffee. You can put some vanilla coffee on top of it. Vanilla is really good for abundance. And then put two cinnamon sticks, two bay leaves. Write something on the bay leaves for protection, things like that. Baby, pray over that bad boy. Close it up, okay, and put it in a dark place and put your ass in there. Don't put nobody else in there. Write your petition, put your ass in there. Okay? Mm-hmm. But I always try to use three different kinds of salts though. Like the black salt, the sea salt, and the Himalaya salt. Mm-hmm. But then again, your spirit team might have you do it a different way. But yeah. And coffee is a good protector too. Y'all know, like coffee drinkers. That's why some spell work don't hit the coffee drinkers because they got the coffee running through their veins. I don't know if y'all ever knew that coffee was a form of protection. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, babies. Thank you so much. Yeah. So you, but see, you got a different spirit tribe, right? So go to them, speak with them, and see what else they may have you to put in there. Okay, that's going to be very significant. All right, y'all. Okay, period. Listen now. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, you said working. I'm in a bad way. Surely my parents didn't forge my signature involving a to take my property back in 2011. I'm hoping it's my imagination, but it feels true. Okay. All right. So, while I was reading your comment up here, I feel like it was a sister. She probably went to mom and dad and manipulated them, but I feel like your sister had something to do with this. Okay, beloved, give me some messages here from New York. What's going on? They were surprised. Oh, that made my jaw hurt. She mentally unstable. Is something going on with this property now? Like something with the paperwork, something's not right. So it's like you got a situation here, and it's like, okay. So okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So that's why I was picking up sister because she really is not your mother. That's why I was just fixing to say it didn't look like the top of my jaw all the way down started hurting. Y'all, I got some medicine for my jaw too, by the way, because I know everybody been asking. And it's like they trying to shut you up. Okay. So it's like we just threw the kids on the boat, everybody went, and you know what I'm saying? Like we don't know whose kid is who and what's going, we just raising like that kind of situation. And it's like now she mentally unstable because you're putting the puzzle pieces together and you're asking all these questions. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So why are we saying no? Why can't I get my records? I don't understand. Like, and now they're just in panic mode. They don't know what to do. Like she's losing her shit. Right. What was the secret? Why did y'all take me away from my real mother? Y'all, hold on 1 second. It's so wild that when I was reading this, I was hearing somebody out there loud voice. That's why I was like, hold on. Yeah. And see, that's a huge confirmation because it's like, okay, what is going on here? Why is everybody ending up in the hospital? Why are you so sick about me asking about certain information? And this, y'all, this is what's going on. 2026. I don't know why I feel like they eventually gonna break down and give you them documents. Hmm. Yeah, family. Because I feel like they know that it's time for you to know things. Like it's time for you asking all these questions. Yeah. But I feel like, you staying on your pathway here and you getting into this King of Swords energy and like logic, fact, I want to know facts. Like don't come to me about this here. No, I want to know what's going on. So that's hush money. We gotta keep you quiet. Don't ask no questions. You and your son's okay. Don't do this. Yeah. I what's going on with these people? This I'm 40, right? I'm finna be 43. Same questions I'm asking. And it's like everybody's panicking. And it's like, well, why don't you just tell me? This you've been 20 plus years more into this, right? And it's like, well, why can't we know? What is so dangerous about me knowing who this person is and why this and why that? You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? Because it's going to uncover all the bad shit that they was connected to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See? Mm-hmm. And look, they couldn't get you in prison. The love spells ain't working. They ain't getting the message here. And they're sitting around in their thoughts and they're like, what's she gonna do? Who can she call? Cause see, you gotta think, right? Exactly. Exactly. That's the same thing I said. Like, why can't I just know the truth? I'm gonna love you regardless of what it is. Like, but why can't I just know? And see, this is the thing is like now that you're 60, there could be health issues, right? If I gotta go to the doctor, I need to know. Like, what was it? Was there something wrong with my mother? What was her family history? What was this? See, these people, they don't think about this stuff. Oh, okay, Bobby, that's what's up. But you see what I'm saying? Like, they don't think about these things. What if your child, right? Your child has some kind of rare condition. Okay, well, what about my mother? Does she have this? Does she have? And it's like they can't answer any of these questions, and it's like because they want to keep this lie going. So what? The other child is gonna have to suffer. I already done had to suffer 60 years, so you gonna make my child suffer, and then that child suffer. It's like generations and generations of fucking lies. That's what it is. And they're just dragging it through generations and generations. So, and I could just imagine you being 60 and you're sitting here saying, okay, well, what about my child? What about my grandchildren? What about my grandchildren's grandchildren? Like, are we just going to keep dragging this out? Because, like, no, that's not fair to them. They deserve to know. See, there was a karmic female here that manipulated something, okay, to go in her favor, and she can't be trusted. And I feel like maybe that's why they had to go on and take you, okay, for protection. Gotcha. Okay. Hmm. At this point, I would be trying to figure out how I could get the records myself. Like, see if you can go somewhere else and see if you can get them, like vital records. I don't know how it works overseas in New Zealand, but I would, or have somebody to help you, right? Hey, listen, at 60, that's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, I'm finna be 43, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. Whatever. Just keep secret. Okay? Whatever. Because all you're gonna do is lie. You're gonna deceive. You're gonna do this. But you know what you're not gonna do is stay in my life. Okay? Access denied. Keep your ass over there. Right? And I don't blame you for feeling that way. Cause I mean, I feel that way. Yeah, it's like whatever, right? Everybody always lying. That's the problem. And then here comes our spirit team, and they just lay everything out, and we're sitting over here like, okay, where do I start? They're like, well, it's your job to put the puzzle pieces together. Okay, you told us that you wanted some truth, but you was not clear about what truth you wanted. Okay. That's another thing. Be clear with your intentions. When you're praying, write a letter, right, and release like, hey, bring the truth into me, and then roll it and send it to the universe, right, and roll it away from you, and ask your spirit team to bring in some truth about this certain situation, and see where you get from there. But I feel like it'll make a lot of difference too with you checking with somebody else. Because when you get to picking and poking at the family members that they tried to keep you away from, they know truth. They'll try to scare you away. They'll be like, listen, they got the parvo. Okay, don't go over talking to them. They're crazy. Listen, we got to do. They will put fear in you so you don't go talk to that family member, okay? And they'll be lying like a motherfucker. They'll be like, yeah, this, and they can't be trusted. They've been smoking crack cocaine for 20 years, whole time. They the best person to go talk to. Y'all, I am telling y'all nothing but truth right now. Because I tested the theory. Yeah. Yeah, go talk to, and look, the Lori might be able to help you. Uh-huh. All right, y'all. VG is gone. Thank you so much. I love y'all. And I got to get the rest of y'all's messages up so they'll be ready at 6 in the morning. I got two left. Uh and y'all, I'm gonna try to come live for the rest of the week. Y'all just bear with me, okay? Um I don't have class this week, so I'm good with that. So I can focus more on my content and do what I need to do. But yeah, right now I need to go get some food, okay? I just want to send everybody some love, light, and healing. Thank you so much. And yeah, I will be seeing y'all. Thank you.